All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And a sincere Shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing in sincerity and in truth and in sound doctrine. We're going to do this quick video on how Jake, they claim to love their wives, but they really don't. Jake really don't love their wives. Like these Jakes out here saying, you got these women out here thinking they can beat men, saying, and then when a man swing back, they always run to her rescue saying, you don't hit a woman. That's not love. That's not loving your wife. That's not loving your women. Loving your women is not letting them do everything they want to fucking do, man. Loving your wife is getting on her when she goes off, just like you do with your children. If you love your children, that's why all these niggas are how they are. These young men, my age, our age, why they all like how they are? Because they never had correction. That's not, they were never loved, really. They were never got on for going off. So it's the same thing with these women. These women can do everything they want to do. That's not being a woman. That's destroying them. That's not loving. That's not loving your wife. So while we always say that they overly love their wives, they really don't love them at all. They get on their knees and they cry. I'm talking about these males out here. Get on their knees. Yeah, these simps, these Jakes out here. Get on their knees and cry. Beg the woman. That's not being a woman. That's why it's hard to call men out here. That's why it's hard to call a woman, because they're really not. You're just looking at a bunch of beasts and demons.
That's right. And the sad part is, it's technically not even their fault, but at the same time it is. But it's for the fact that even the elders said they just don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know what it's like to be a man.
Right.
They don't even know what it is to actually treat a woman, except for just being a simp.
What
their mothers told them.
They learn from their mothers. You just said it, yeah.
And what happens? The mother learned from either her father or her mother, and it goes on and on.
It all goes back to that Queen of Heaven worship, and that's not loving your wife. That's not overly loving, That's not loving at all, So I'll get this scripture. It's Proverbs 9:13. Oh yes, you read it.
It says, "A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing."
Right. So when you acted like that towards a woman, you're basically teaching them how to be foolish. You're not teaching them how to be a smart woman. You're not teaching them how to be a woman in general.
Right.
When the scripture says love your wife, and the wife has to love her husband, how does that work? The wife has to do whatever the husband says righteously. If we in a fucked up world right now, so if the husband tell you go jump off a fucking bridge, you ain't supposed to do that.
Yeah, but even in the scriptures it says the man is not created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
Exactly.
And
so
the guys that claim that like to claim that they read the Bible from front to back, they don't know that scripture.
You would know how to treat your wife. And
right.
And you would know to be a strong man in that household.
And you have to also remember what her role is supposed to be.
That's what exactly.
With the mentality of a man would know that this woman is a weaker vessel, so she's under me, so she can't do what I'm supposed to do. She's not allowed to do what I'm supposed to do. That's where you got the word subjugation, which is to be under submission, to submit. So this is the problem of men that claim they read the Bible and they really don't. That scripture's in there. Where you said you gotta have the mindset that woman is created for you,
Right.
not you for her. You shouldn't be on her. You shouldn't be on your knees for
Right,
her.
right.
She should be on her knees for you.
Exactly. You would think that would be the right thing, because you're the one that's supposed to be providing for the household, right? She's supposed to respect you for that,
And guess what? Today, these women don't respect anybody. That's why
they ain't supposed
that's why
to.
they doing what they doing.
Right. They ain't supposed to. What is that saying? We in the last days. That's all that's saying. You got wives. These wives these husbands, they're not really wives, they're not really husband and wife. You know why? Because they don't love each other. You know, for all you women out there that's church goers and say, yeah, the man is supposed to love his wife, and the man is supposed to do this. And how is he supposed to love his wife? By getting on her when she goes off.
Right.
By not letting her get abroad.
And isn't the wife supposed to love you?
And the wife is supposed to love you. But the wife doesn't. The husband. That's what. Well, basically, the point of this video is everything's out of order. You know, everything's out of order. And then as time go on, we see why. We see why this place has to go.
A woman nowadays would say she don't need a man. Well,
You really don't.
If that's the case, why would I need a woman then?
Right.
Why would I want to be with someone that doesn't need me?
Right. But actually, let me rephrase that. You do need a man. You always need a man. You need that white man, don't you? So you always do. I don't need no man. Okay, well, go ahead then. You know, that's what I'm saying. We don't get all bent out of shape about this. The point of this video is basically, you know, that these Jake don't love his wife. You know, because if they did, their wives would be in order. You're teaching them how to destroy themselves. You know, that's what you're saying. The mothers, you teach your sons how to destroy yourself, how to destroy themselves, man. That's why they out there. That's why they simps. That's why they on the corners. You know, the black woman did an excellent job raising these young men, man. Did a great job, man. You know, raising these young men. They either simps or they out there on the corners. You know, or doing some crazy ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the scripture.
Yeah. This is Ephesians 5:25. It says, husbands, love your wives even as Yahweh also loved the church and gave himself for it. Now, many people will try to make that into a simp scripture because it's to benefit women. No, I'm gonna go down even further. It says here, this is verse 28. It says, so ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. Now, if you love your wife like you love yourself, she'll be in order.
Y'all one body, y'all one flesh.
Right.
Not saying that y'all equal to each other.
Right.
You know.
But then you got to the point where a woman can break you down so badly you don't even love yourself. You just there for her.
Mm-hmm.
What about yourself?
I do everything in the world for my wife.
But you don't. But here you are miserable as hell. Why are you with this woman then? You obviously don't love her enough.
I gotta do.
You don't love yourself.
Right.
She obviously don't love you.
I gotta do everything. I gotta do what my wife say. That's why these women stay sick. You know, they try to do a man's job. That's why they stay sick. You know, you're teaching them how to destroy themselves. You know, you're not teaching them how to be a natural woman. You're not teaching them how to be a woman in general. You know.
That's right. And that's the problem. Is you guys love your wives too much. You guys love your wives too much, but your wives don't love you.
Yep. I'll wait for this. There's a little dog. I don't know if it was interfering with the.
Right.
We've been by that dog 1,000 times. It just now decided to walk. You know, a nice little dog though.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. You know, I guess that's the point of this video. I mean, I guess we hit the point of this video. Jake
Need to get his balls together.
Yeah, exactly. Cause that's the only way you want to love. That's the only way you want to truly love your wife. You know. But importantly, our main job right now is our salvation. We're not worried about chasing after women. You know, our salvation, especially in these times we're in right now. Man, women ain't want to save you. Men, you got hope. You got to pray for your salvation.
Yep.
You know. So on that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom.
Shalom.